What's good? It's your boy Wick to the Split, and I'm back with another boxing prediction. Earl Spence Jr. versus Manny Pacman Pacquiao. Now look, I love Manny Pacquiao. Okay, I do. I love Manny Pacquiao just as much as the next person. I'm half Filipino, myself, and the thing is, I love Manny Pacquiao. You know what I mean? But seriously, I don't think that. Seriously, I don't think Pacquiao should take this fight because I was seeing something on the internet that Pacquiao is looking at the toughest fights, and I commend Pacquiao for wanting to face tough opposition. You know what I mean? Like Keith Thurman and Earl Spence. I understand Pacquiao likes to fight the best. Pacquiao ain't no pussy. Everyone was running away from Margarito, and Pacquiao fought Margarito, and he fucking almost busted his eye out of his head. You know what I mean? I understand Pacquiao wants to fight the best, but in this fight, honestly, this is not a good fight for Pac. This is not a good fight at all. Like I'm telling you right now, like Earl Spence it will be way too strong for Pacquiao, like way too strong. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna be totally honest with you. If these two do fight, like honestly, this is going to be like a pretty sad ending to Pacquiao's career because I'm telling you, like Earl Spence is a fucking beast. You know what I'm saying? Like Earl Spence will seriously, hurt Pacquiao. Like there's no doubt about it. You know what I mean? And that's the thing. None of us want to see Pacquiao get hurt. So that's what I mean. Like this fight, it'll be much different than what people think. You know what I mean? Like Earl Spence will be all over Pacquiao. Pacquiao is not the he's not the fighter that he used to be. You know what I'm saying? He's not the fighter he used to be. I understand Pacquiao. He's solidified himself as one of the greatest fighters of all time. You know what I mean? He's kicked a lot of ass over the years, but I'm being just honest when I say this. You know what I mean? Like this is a fight that he definitely will not win. You know what I mean? Like Earl Spence, besides Keith Thurman, I think Earl Spence is the strongest welterweight besides Keith Thurman. You know what I mean? And I think that Pacquiao, personally, myself, honest to goodness, personally myself, I think that Pacquiao should just retire. Like, what's he need to fight for? Like, he doesn't need to fight no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's made hundreds of millions of dollars. You know what I mean? Like, this fool is like in the Philippines, he's like a billionaire or some shit. Like, Pacquiao doesn't need to fucking throw another punch in his whole entire life. You know what I mean? Like, he's like wealthy as fuck. You know what I mean? Not only in just America, like, but in the Philippines, he's literally like a billionaire or some shit like that. So that's why I mean, like, Pacquiao doesn't need to fight no more. And Pacquiao's had a good run. You know what I mean? He's solidified himself as one of the greatest boxers of all time. Just fucking stay at home, Pac. Pacquiao's got a beautiful family in the Philippines. Stay home and be committed to your family. You know what I mean? There's no reason for Pacquiao to fight. You know what I mean? I know Pacquiao, he has that drive, you know what I mean, to just want to keep fighting. You know what I mean? Some fighters just don't want to give up, you know what I'm saying? Some fighters just want to, keep doing their thing and getting in there and fighting, Like some fighters just don't like to give up. For an example, like sadly, remember when Ali, Ali, he fought Holmes and, Holmes beat the brakes off of Ali, and that was the saddest shit ever. Watching boxing's fucking Superman get beat up like that. You know what I mean? But that's what I mean. Like, you don't want to see nothing like that happen to Pacquiao. So that's what I mean. Like, Pacquiao needs to just he needs to stop, man. Like, Pacquiao has done everything he could. You know what I mean? He solidified himself as one of the best boxers ever. Just let it go. But, you know what I mean? Shit happens. But I know Pacquiao, he has the heart and the will to keep fighting and stuff like that. But, you know, at this point, he should just retire, you know what I mean? Like, Pacquiao's got all his shit together, you know what I mean? He's got nothing to be ashamed of, Pacquiao. You know what I mean? Pacquiao is hell of a fighter. You know what I mean? There was lots of times where people doubted Pacquiao and they're like, oh, he's using steroids. He's not using steroids. He's just a gifted athlete. That's all it is. Pacquiao's just a gifted athlete. And that made me mad that they were picking on Pac like that. I mean, they weren't giving him his props. You know what I mean? They weren't giving him his props, saying that he was doing steroids or some shit like that. Pacquiao don't do steroids. You know what I mean? Pacquiao is just a natural athlete. That's all it is. I mean, I know that it was probably difficult to wrap their head around how good he was, you know what I mean? But the motherfucker was that good, you know what I mean? Like, let the motherfucker live, you know what I mean? He was just that good. You know what I mean? So, leave the motherfucker alone. But I don't want to see Pacquiao fight Errol Spence. Because Pacquiao will get fucking ripped apart. And I love Manny Pacquiao, and I don't want to see him get hurt. I don't know about y'all, but I don't want to see Pacquiao fight Errol Spence. Errol Spence will just be too strong for him. Anyways, you guys leave a comment.